I'm Julie Payne Britton, and I'm ready. It sounded so romantic when he asked me a winter hike up to a rustic mountain cabin. I'd had a crush on him for weeks. He had long brown hair and periwinkle eyes, and he was earnest. So I put on my 2 pairs of tie-dyed long johns and my 3 Guatemalan sweaters, and I borrowed a pair of hiking boots, and up we went. And the first hour was beautiful. There was about 2 feet of fresh snow and a trace of ice. So walking through the white pine forests, everything was tinkling and glistening, and it was like a scene out of a movie. In the second hour, I was drenched from the waist up, and I couldn't feel anything from my knees down. And by the third hour, he was looking distinctively less cute. But finally, we got to the cabin, and I'd been picturing cozy quilts and a roaring fire. He pushed open the door, and it was like a bus stop, but with 4 walls. Nothing. And the air in there was about 20 degrees. And something in my head in that moment went sideways. It's like a door opened somewhere down deep, and a roaring just filled me up. It went from bottom to top, and it cleaned me out. And when it was done, all I had in my head were these words: mot mot. Mot mot. Mot mot. Over and over again. It felt like I started to channel this ancient primal creature, and she was not benevolent. She was pissed. She had gnashing teeth and curled up claws, and she did not like this situation whatsoever. I don't remember that much of what happened next, just some snapshot images. So I can picture him walking to collect firewood, and Mot Mot following behind, staggering from sapling to sapling, swaying her big heavy head and stabbing her feet into the snow. Mot Mot. Mot Mot. And I can picture him looking at the beautiful sunset, and Mot Mot crouching behind a tree, glaring at him through the branches. Poor guy, what the hell did he think was happening? I do not know. I can picture him looking at me kind of with this funny look on his face, and me making a snowball with my mean little hand and chucking it at him, and he tried to pretend I was flirting, but I was not flirting. Somehow we got through that night. There was only 1 sleeping bag, isn't that curious? But Mot Mot was there, and no one was getting any action. In the morning, we made the long hike down the mountainside, and we drove the long 10 miles to my house, where he dropped me off, and we never said 1 single word. When I finally got back to my senses, I did a little research, and I found that Mot Mot is an ancient Egyptian goddess of wrath. And I thought, what happened? Did I channel some primitive goddess? Is that what it was? Did I tap into some archetypal energy of rage? Did I just go crazy because it was freaking freezing? I don't know. But I learned something very important that night, and I want to share this with all of you. Never go winter camping on a first date.